Hey everyone, in today's video I want to show you this mirror dash cam. This is by a company called Pelsee. This is their P12 Pro Max. It has a 12-inch large touchscreen, does 4K plus 2.5K resolution recording. It has collision detection during driving and parking, and so much more. We're going to check out its features. I'm going to put it to the test, find out how this thing works. This might be a great addition to your driving. Up next. Hey everyone, my name is Jeff. I've done all sorts of different tech reviews on my channel, and today I'm getting the chance to review this mirror dash cam by a company called Pelsee. For full disclosure, Pelsee did reach out to me. They sent me this at no charge for my testing and review. If you are in the market or interested looking for some sort of a dash cam to record footage as you're driving, I hope this helps. This may be the product for you. So here is the mirror dash cam itself. Got a DC adapter. This says GPS. We have a car power port, another camera with all the wiring that goes with it. Also have manuals and more attachment pieces. That is everything in the box. So with everything unwrapped, this is what comes inside the box. In addition to the mirror dash cam, you get this second dash cam. So we will be mounting this once we get things going. Got your power adapter cables here, and then we also have some of these rubber fasteners. We have little screw packets with some sticky fasteners, some microfiber cloth, contact info, information here about installation as well as your warranty. Have the mirror dash cam user manual. You get this little pry tool, and they even include a 64 gig micro SD card. It's a Pelsee branded SD card, along with all the equipment. Let's take a quick look at the dash cam mirror attachment. This is going to be the side that you are going to see once you attach it to your rear view mirror. It has tips on it to ensure a secure journey. The display of this mirror dash cam will go into sleep mode after 1 minute of inactivity. And then number 2, after installation, kindly adjust the front lens to enhance your viewing experience. After installing, we'll peel off this protective plastic. Taking a look at the back of the mirror dash cam, we can see hooks for the rubber straps that we got. That's going to attach this to your existing rear view mirror. The Pelsee logo, our serial number, and then this is your front-facing camera. We'll peel this sticker off. I just want you to see that this camera is adjustable, so that you can angle it up or down depending on how you need to, side to side, once you attach this. Looking at ports that are on the top of this dash cam, this is your USB-C power in, so that's what's going to power up this particular unit. You can plug in your GPS unit to right here. This is where you're going to insert your micro SD card, and then power coming out of this will also daisy chain out of this port. This is where you can plug in your rear facing camera. It will get power from this USB-C port right here. Flipping the dash cam on the bottom, this is going to be your power button to turn this on, and then it also will record audio. You have built-in microphones on the bottom. So this is a closer look at the GPS unit. This plugs into the top of your mirror dash cam. You can see that on the bottom of this is a sticker you can peel off, so you can stick this somewhere on your dashboard or where you have a clear area where you can get a good GPS signal. The dash cam comes with an included micro SD card, which you can just insert into the top of the dash cam. There are also little rubber straps that you can hook onto the top. And then this also comes with a car charger unit. It has a convenient USB port, so you can also plug your cell phone in for charging, but that car charger plugs into the top of the dash cam to power it. From that point, I was able to attach the dash cam over my existing rear view mirror using those rubber straps. You get everything secured. Installation was quick and easy, and then you position everything back into place. So then I was able to hide the power cable under the interior of my car. I used that little plastic pry tool that came with the unit to be able to just get the cable underneath the interior of my car, directed it back to my power source, And then I hooked up the GPS unit that's included. That has adhesive on the back. You can peel off. You can stick it to your dashboard. They recommend you mount it to the upper right corner of your windshield and then direct all that cabling underneath the interior of your vehicle and direct it back to the dash cam. You can see me hiding the cable there. I also attached the rear camera to the underside of the back hatch of my minivan, left a little extra cable so I could open and close that hatch, and then directed that cable, that comes with about 20 feet of cable, back to the dash cam up front. What's your reason for buying a dash cam? What features are you most interested in? Let me know down in the comments section below. Let's talk about an overview of this dash cam. First off, with everything turned off, you can use it as a rear view mirror. If you would like to see the video that's displayed, there's a little button on the very bottom that you can just push. That's going to activate your screen. I've also got voice control turned on, so by using my voice, I can say things like, show rear camera.
The rear camera's view is displayed.
It also has talkback, so it's telling you what's going on. Show front camera.
The front camera's view is displayed.
You'll notice it's showing a recording up here. It's also showing you information, direction, miles per hour, time, and date. I can also use the touch screen and go ahead and swipe. Now I get a split screen showing back and front views. I can do that again to swap them. I can swipe again to see the rear view. I can swipe again to see the front view. I like the wide view, the wide video screen that you have on here. To me, that is great. You can see lots of information. I'm out here in the daytime and I can see very clearly on this. By just touching the screen, that's going to reveal all my different settings. I can do things like move my front camera up and down. Now, it's not physically moving it, but it is adjusting the view. So if I did want a lower or a higher view, I have that. It's also displaying things like the date up top. If I go ahead and tap on this, I have more settings. I can also change the brightness here. And then what we can do is tap home.
Recording stopped.
This takes us into all the different settings that we have. So you can turn on smart driving features such as the ADAS, the BSD, or the LCA. And I'll show those to you. So you can see some of the indicators there of the distance from one vehicle or object to another. With those aids turned on, I can also see things like when I am backing up. This also serves as a backup camera. You can see all the different files that have been recorded. I can go to camera settings, so if I wanted to change everything from video length, video resolution, let's just go ahead and tap on that. You got 1080, 2.5, or 4. I can change the video lengths here from 1 minute to 3 minutes as far as recording. Frequency, the G sensor, parking meter, time-lapse recording, so all sorts of different settings here for you. And then you also have your system settings, and that's where you can do things like, right now you're hearing the beeping every time I'm tapping. If I didn't want that, I can turn the volume all the way off on this thing. I can also do things like the voice control. If you don't want to have voice control, you can turn that off. You've got things like setting your language, time zone, all the different speed adjustments. This is where you can go into Wi-Fi. So if I go to Wi-Fi information, essentially I would scan this with my app, use this and my password. That allows me to connect to this dash cam, and then I can just use Wi-Fi that's being sent by this dash cam to take different videos that were recorded. If I was going to save those to my phone or view them, I've got those options. Let's take a look at some of the front and the rear camera dash cam footage. So it captures in 30 frames per second. It has a very sharp front camera. It captures things like vehicle markings, road signs, and license plates with good clarity and great detail. Colors are bright and details are sharp. It also features a parking monitor system, so you can also enable the 24/7 parking monitoring with the included OBD hardwire kit to power the dash cam even when your car is off. The rear camera records in 2.5K resolution, and this helps with details behind you and allows you to see everything all around you. It's always recording in loops, so I find with the included 64 gigabyte card that I'm able to see recorded footage from the last 1 to 2 days, both my daytime, nighttime driving. And the way the dash cam works is when it senses that the card is filling up, it records over the oldest footage and then keeps the most recent footage. So you always have the most recent footage available for reference at a later point. You can also use either your voice or by touching the dash cam screen to take still pictures. So you've got that option as well. As far as nighttime driving, it has full color night vision. It handles low light very well. I'm able to make out license plates of nearby cars and capture all the details of my nighttime driving. Because of the 4K and the 2.5K recorded footage, I can also go back at a later point and zoom in on that high resolution footage to see even more details if needed. I also like the fact that even at night, you have a full color crisp picture. You don't have any grainy black and white footage. It's exactly as I would see action happening at night being captured with the dash cam footage. Now I will say, in looking at some of the headlights, street lights, sometimes that can cause just a little bit of blurring in the picture, but this honestly is still great nighttime footage that I think allows me to see lots of great details. Something else I want to note is that the dash cam itself has a microphone so that all the while it is recording any of your driving, it's also recording any audio from inside the vehicle continuously. The dual band Wi-Fi and Pelsee app make connecting and downloading footage from the dash cam convenient and very easy. I feel safer knowing that I have cameras helping me with driving and that I can always recall any footage that's been captured at a later point if needed. Would I recommend this dash cam? Overall, I'm very impressed with this dash cam. The footage quality, the ease of use, and the overall features are great. The 12-inch display unit is great, but I will say for some vehicles it may be too large. You're going to have to use your discretion on that. For my use in my Toyota Sienna minivan, it worked great. Priced at $299 as of the recording of this video. I will leave links down in the video description where you can check out more information on this dash cam. There may also be coupons available, so you'll definitely want to check those out. I've also done a whole bunch of helpful videos on car maintenance. Simple things like how to change your car key fob batteries, air filters, brake lights, headlights, and more. There'll be a playlist popping up at the end of this video you'll definitely want to check out. My name is Jeff, and I do appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to make every day awesome, and I will see you in the next video.